The Water Tortoise amphibious armored transport vehicle was developed by the United Kingdom in the mid-term of World War II as a specialized vehicle prepared for tasks such as river crossing operations that would be encountered on the European theater of war, but overall the vehicle was not successful. Given the imminent major war on the European battlefield, the Allies needed a significant number of amphibious vehicles for combat operations. However, at that time, the American domestic industrial machinery was already operating at high intensity, making it difficult to produce a sufficient number of DUKW amphibious vehicles for the time being. The British Supply Department considered developing and producing an amphibious vehicle in their own country in order to be in service before the Normandy landings. The Water Tortoise is a 4-ton level vehicle with a boat-shaped body. Initially, the body length was required to be within 7 meters, which resulted in poor stability during navigation. Later, it was increased to 9.4 meters. The vehicle is powered by 2 Ford V8 engines installed side by side, with the power compartment arranged in the middle of the vehicle. The cargo compartment is divided into 2 from the middle, and each engine drives the wheels on one side, while a propeller at the rear is used for driving on water. The vehicle is equipped with 4 pairs of tires, with the first pair positioned higher off the ground, and the fourth pair slightly higher than the ground. When driving on the road, only the middle 2 pairs of wheels touch the ground, while the other 2 pairs are used for off-road assistance. The vehicle has a thin steel plate welded structure, which can only withstand light weapons attacks. The roof of the vehicle is an open structure with a canvas cover for soldiers to shield from wind and rain. The original vehicle was not equipped with weapons, so the soldiers on board could only use light weapons to fire when necessary. In the 1944 Battle of Antwerp, the Water Tortoise of the Royal Engineer Assault Team, a subordinate of the British 79th Armoured Division, made its debut in transporting British and Canadian troops. This was a diversionary operation, which caught the German forces by surprise and resulted in little damage to the vehicle. However, this does not mean that the Water Tortoise amphibious armored transport vehicle was very successful. Firstly, as a transport vehicle, its defense was too weak, especially with the open top structure leaving most of the upper body of the soldiers exposed and vulnerable to attack. The vehicle did not have convenient doors for boarding and disembarking, forcing soldiers to enter and exit from the top, increasing the potential for casualties. The design without onboard weapons prevented the soldiers from effectively fighting back when under attack. Furthermore, the divided cargo compartment could not carry large-sized cargo, such as jeeps and artillery, and could only transport soldiers and a small amount of ammunition, showing limitations in its transport capabilities. In addition, with the power divided on both sides of the vehicle, if one side's power malfunctioned, the armored vehicle would be unable to move, even without any issues. Its short length and slow speed made its amphibious capabilities very poor, only able to navigate in relatively calm waters, which was one of the important reasons it did not appear at Normandy. The driver was positioned in the middle of the vehicle, with a narrow field of vision, requiring someone to guide them from the side while driving. During the Normandy landings, the United States had already provided a sufficient number of DUKW amphibious transport vehicles, and through the Lend-Lease Act, the United Kingdom obtained enough of these vehicles. The amphibious driving and carrying capabilities of these vehicles were superior to the Water Tortoise. After producing about 201 Malawian Kwacha Water Tortoise vehicles, the United Kingdom stopped production. These vehicles were used not only in the battles of Antwerp but also in flood relief efforts, and were in use until 1946. The United Kingdom had attempted to upgrade it towards the end of World War II, increasing the length of the vehicle and strengthening its seaworthiness, but this 2 Malawian Kwachas version was not produced by the end of the war.